What's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building a flamingo. Now for this bird, we're going to be using some black, some sand, some pink wool, some magenta, some orange, some white wool, and some gray wool. But before we get started building my favorite bird, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, go ahead and click that notification bell down below so you can be notified when we post a new video. Now, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. I'm not completely sure what colors we're going to be using for this flamingo, but we're just going to figure it out as we go. So first, let's start with 11 black wool blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then finally 11. Now after those 11 black wool blocks for the bottom of our flamingo, what we're going to do next is that we're going to have just, one black wool right here, and then another diagonal. So awesome. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. And then on the right here, we're going to go up by 11. There's going to be a lot of 11s in this pixel. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now after those 11 black wools going up, what we're going to do is that we're going to place just 2 spacing blocks. And after you go 2 blocks to the left, now we're going to do 12 going to the right. So 1, 2, let's take out those spacing blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to go over here, we're going to skip a block, and now we're going to go down by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. Now after those 11 black wools going down, we're going to have 1 diagonal going down and to the right, and then we're going to have 1 diagonal going up and to the right. Now, to the right of this black wool, we're going to go up by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to skip a row, and we're going to go down by 11 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. And then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going to the right. And this is going to be our flamingo's feet. So make sure you guys have this for the feet of your flamingo. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to do now the little tail and his backside. It's kind of the most complicated part of the pixel art, but I'm sure we're going to do it just fine. So we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the right. So awesome. Now, after those 2 diagonals going up, we're going to have 2 diagonals going down. So make sure you guys have this. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to have just, let's go ahead and put 1 magenta. Then we're going to have a black on the right and on the top of the magenta. So make sure you guys have this so far. I know it looks funny, but it's going to look really good at the end of the video. We just have to trust the process. Now, we're going to continue by placing 2 black wools on the right side here going up. Then we're going to have 6 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you guys have those 6 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. Then we're going to have 4 black wools going to the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have 9 black wools going to the left. So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So make sure you guys have those 9 black wools going to the left. Then we're going to go up by 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Now, after those 3 black wools on this right side, we're going to go up by 2 So 1 and 2. And then on the right side again, we're going to go up by 9. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. And then we're going to have 6 black wools going to the left. So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal going down and to the left. Then we're going to place 1 pink wool. And on the bottom of this pink, we're going to go down by 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on the left of this pink, we're going to place 4 black wools going to the left. Now this next part is going to be a little complicated because we're going to be building the beak and there's a lot of black and detailing going on. So I'm going to make sure to go extra slowly. So we're going to place 6 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then on this next row, we're going to place 1 black wool. We're going to place 1 gray wool. And below this gray wool, we're going to place 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of our black wool. Then on the left of this gray, we're going to place a black. Then a gray wool below it. And below this gray, we're going to place 3 black wools. Now, to the left of this gray, we're going to place a black, a gray, and then 2 black wools. Then on the left of this gray, we're going to place 3 black wools going down. You can see it's already starting to look like a beak. So we just got to keep going. What we're going to do next is that over here, we're going to place 14 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14. So make sure that you guys have this 14 black wool blocks going to the right. Now on this left side, we're going to add just 2 more blocks of our black wool for a little bit of extra detailing. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do next is that over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the right. So we're going to have 1 and 2. Then on this left side, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. And then again, we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the left. Now what we're going to do after that is that we're going to have 9 black wools going down on the left side. So here we go. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the right. So we have 1 and 2. And then here we're going to have 3 diagonal black wools. So we have 1, 2, and then finally 3. It's going to be the rough outline of our flamingo. We still have to go give him a wing and his eyes. But first, let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to start with its wing. So let's go over here. And what we're going to do is that we're just going to place... Let's see, how can we do this? Let's place 1 magenta right here and then a pink wool on the top. Now above this pink wool, we're going to place 9 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So make sure you guys have 9 black wools going to the left. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools. Then we're going to go up by 3 on the left. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal going to the right. And above this diagonal, we're going to place 7 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down again and we're going to have another 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to follow that up by placing 3 diagonal black wool blocks. 1, 2, and 3. And then directly below it, we're going to have another 3 diagonal black wools going up. So I know this part's confusing, so I'm going to go over it again. Just make sure you guys have 3 diagonals going down. Then you're going to do another 3 going up. So you're left with this. Now, here comes the important detailing. I was thinking that magenta and pink could look good, but as for a flamingo, I'm thinking that maybe red will look a little better, you know? So let's get rid of this magenta. Now, this is where, like, I'm just gonna start, like, you know, messing around and see what looks good, what doesn't. I think we're definitely gonna be using some white and pink. But first, we have to go up here, and we have to focus on its eyes. So for its eyes, we're gonna go up here. We're going to grab our pink, and we're just going to place a whole row of pink on the top, you know, just like that. Then we're going to grab our black wool. And right here, we're going to have 2 black wools going down. We're going to skip a space and another 2 black wools going down. Now, in this section here, we're going to do 2 rows of orange wool for its beak. Now, I'm still trying to decide how can we do some more detailing. You know, we're doing this as we're going along. I don't really have a plan, but I think it's going to look good near day when we're done. Right, so what we're going to do next is that we're actually going to fill in its legs with some sand because I really like that color. I think it just looks really like nice and like earthy. So let's go ahead and fill in its legs with some sand. So I'm going to do that right now and I'll be back. Right, I also filled in its beak with some sand, and now, you know what, we're just going to take a gamble. I might edit this out, depending on how it looks, but let's start adding some detailing with some white wool. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to place 3 diagonal white wools, just like that. You know, it's pretty simple. Then over here, what we're going to do is that we're just going to place a couple diagonal white wools right in this corner, so let's just go ahead and start adding them. And just like that. Awesome. You know, it's gonna be some detailing. I think it's important. I think we have to do it. Now let's also add some over here. You know, let's do 9 right below this row of 9. Let's do 9 white wools. And then, do you guys see these sets of 2 black wools? Let's go ahead and place a white wool below that. And now let's see, will that look a little better once we fill it in completely in pink? Let's go ahead and fill it in with pink, and then maybe later we'll add just a couple more blocks of detailing, depending if I think it needs it. But anyways, let's go ahead and fill it in with pink, and I'll be back when that's done. Alright, and that's what it should look like once we fill it in with pink. I was going to go ahead and add some more detailing with red, but I don't think it needs it. I'm actually really happy with how she or he looks, just how it is. So, you know what? That's how you make a little flamingo in Minecraft. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Go ahead and, you know, peck at that notification bell so you can be notified when we post a new video. And just thank you so much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you real soon in the next video.